Ferdinand is directed by Carlos Saldanha, the man behind Ice Age 1 through 3 and the Rio films, and it stars the voice talents of John Cena, Kate McKinnon, Bobby Cannavale, Gabriel Iglesias, and many others. And it tells the story of Ferdinand, a giant bull with a big heart, who is mistaken for a dangerous beast and is captured and torn from his home and family. Determined to return to where he was taken from, he rallies a team of misfits for the ultimate adventure. Set against the backdrop of Spain and bullfighting, Ferdinand proves you cannot judge a bull by its horns. This is based on a couple of children's books that I never read, but I remember watching the short film from Disney when I was young. Ferdinand is exactly what you might expect from the trailers. Whether you're judging it for the animation, judging it for the studio, for the story, it goes beat by beat. It's very by the books, very mundane in its storytelling, but it's got its heart in the right place. There's bright, colorful, exciting animation going on. It will entertain the kids. They're looking at the animated characters moving in weird, exciting, fast ways, and the story does go by emotional beats that kind of resonate for the most part. John Cena plays this big bull with a big heart, and he is exactly that guy. So in a way, it's 100% fitting that he voices this bull, and it actually really works. John Cena did a great job voicing this bull. It's got heart, it's got charm, he's funny, he's compelling, it works. And Kate McKinnon also is great as Lupe, the advising goat to Ferdinand who wants to train him to go bullfighting. And Kate McKinnon is a genius comedian. She goes out there every Saturday night and she cracks me up every week. For the most part, she does here. She's not writing this material, so it's only natural that it doesn't work 100% of the time. But there are moments in this film where I found myself cracking up and almost crying from so much laughter. There's this bull amongst Ferdinand's group of misfits that is called Machina, and the other animals around him think he was made in a lab and he looks like Frankenstein in his facial features, and this dude is hilarious. He doesn't have one single line, but he really did a great job with the comedy. He really knew how to use this character. There's also this bull, Angus, voiced by David Tennant, that doesn't see because its hair is so big that it puts itself in front of his eyes. But once Ferdinand helps him out, he almost looks like Donald Trump a bit, which also really worked for the visual comedy. And the comedy of the film is mainly that. It's slapstick, visual gags, and puns here and there, but this film also has a couple of horses that become annoying. But what I took away from the horses in this film is that they actually put out a joke about incest. And I was the only one laughing in the movie theater. I know the kids didn't catch it, but I'm not sure if the parents just missed it or they just felt very awkward. But we actually now have an animated film with a joke about incest. A very blatant one. The flaws of Ferdinand really are that the story is very mundane, and the most heartfelt moments are like 20 minutes as a whole. We have this section of the film where he's living his life with this girl at her farm, and that goes by really quickly, and that was the part of the film that most resonated with me. There's a very heartfelt and very frightening moment where he goes to the slaughterhouse because the bulls either go to the fighting arena or to the slaughterhouse, and that might be very frightening for kids, and it also really worked for me because I'm very much against bullfighting as a thing. But everyone does a nice job. The comedy works. The compelling moments are few, but when they are there, they work as well. The characters all get their chance to shine. The animation is great. It's not Pixar, but it's still great and one of Blue Sky's best efforts. Towards the third act, it also gets way too cheesy for me with this chase scene that is going on. It just, some stuff that happens there doesn't really work for me. It is a little too much, but overall, Ferdinand really worked its charm on me. Ferdinand is not gonna turn head over heels for anybody. It's not a revolutionary animated film, but it's an animated film that, despite its generic nature, it's got its heart in the right place. It's charming, it's funny, it's compelling, it pulls on your heartstrings when it needs to. Ferdinand doesn't reach next level in terms of animated films, but it also doesn't try to. It knows exactly where he wants to be. There are a couple of montages here and there that I could have skipped. It is a little too long, but it worked for me when it comes to the emotional moments, to the funny moments, and again, it's just what it is, and he knows what it is, and that to me resulted in a martini. A good time, anytime. What did you think of Ferdinand, my beautiful geekies? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Are you a fan of the books? Do you remember the Disney short film? Tonight I will upload my last review from Comic-Con Portugal with Clark Gregg. I can't wait for you to see that. There are also many other interviews on the channel and many other reviews to come. And join me on the live stream this Saturday right here on the channel. Thank you so much for watching once more. You guys are the freaking best. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. And so until the next review, you stay beautiful, you stay geeky, and if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button and the bell so you can be geeky united!